What is going on, everyone? I was waiting a little bit of time to do this, but here we go. We have the Phillies, and we have their season recap. They finished 80 and 82. Before the season started, I said 80 to 85 wins, which was way above what Vegas had them at. We definitely exceeded that, but it was the ugliness that just ruins it all. If we finished 80 and 82 and we just had a consistent play throughout the season, and we knew what we were all season long, it would have a different type of feel. But to be 15 games over 500 through 113 games, to have this historical drop at the end of the season, killed everything. It killed all of it. And at the end of the day, I look at this team and say there are two players, legit, I'm being dead serious, there are two players that are worth having for this team. And it's Rhys Hoskins and Aaron Nola. I'll throw Sir Anthony Dominguez in there. He has an upside without a doubt. But that's it. Everyone else, it doesn't matter to me. They aren't the future of this. We are far off. We really are. We are a lot farther off than we expected to be. Rhys Hoskins, he finished with 38 home runs, 96 RBIs, and batting .246 on the year. And that's including huge spurts of droughts and huge time periods where he could not get anything going. Aaron Nola, the type of season he had was just absolutely outstanding. 17 and 6, 2.37 ERA, and the amount of strikeouts was 224. Those are the two pieces that this Phillies team have that I believe in. Everyone else, I seriously don't know how I feel about. Odubel Herrera, he had this outstanding start to the season. He's just dumb when it comes to the IQ of baseball. He just doesn't get it. He's had enough time to figure it out. He doesn't understand fundamentals of playing the position he plays at. Whether it's the way he tracks down fly balls, whether it's base running, he has a screw loose, and he doesn't understand how to play the game at the right level. He doesn't. He doesn't have the mental part of the game down. And it can't be that way at this level. Mike Franco, these pieces, Cesar, the way they handled the Scott Kingery dilemma was off. They were just scared to send him down after they signed him to such a huge contract. There are two pieces that I care about with this team. I'm dead serious. Two pieces. Aaron Nola and Rhys Hoskins. Everyone else can go. The Carlos Santana thing didn't work out. Now they're talking about throwing him at third base. And it starts with Matt Klentak. I don't know what he's thinking about. He talked about it with the media, saying there were a lot of positives in this season. And we're going to build for the future. And we're going to go out and make a move. And we'll see. We'll see. The downfall just ruined everything for this season. It really did. We had such high hopes. I'm not even excited about next season. I think we are way farther off than we expected to be. And it showed. It showed. A part of me that pissed me off, I spoke about Carlos Santana and that not working out. Jake Arrieta didn't work out. Not at all. 10 and 11 with a 3.96, almost a 4 ERA. He just didn't have it. He did not have it this season. And we paid him long-term, big-time money. Did not expect that to happen. And here's something that really grinded my gears. Trade deadline. Trade deadline acquisitions. I liked Wilson Ramos. That was a good pickup. When he finally came back healthy, he was on fire for us, no doubt. I didn't mind his Drupal Cabrera. I didn't. But the fact that we overvalued Zach Eflin, Vince Velasquez, and Nick Pivetta. So we didn't go out and get a J Happ. We didn't go out and get a Cole Hamels. Have you seen what those two guys have done for their respected clubs that they got traded to? Yeah, it's laughable. It's laughable. So we overvalued what we had. We didn't go out and make those moves. We didn't want to give up these prospects that we had. And now that I think about it, it's hindsight. Because where we are now, it's like, whatever. Good. I guess it's good that we didn't. Because we weren't good enough anyway. But at the time, you can't say that. At the time, and we're all these games over 500, we're in the lead for the NL East. You didn't know that we were going to have the most historic downfall ever. I hear fans supporting that we didn't go out and get Manny now because it would have been a waste. At that time, you couldn't say that. We were literally leading the National League East and going for a playoff spot. Nobody knew that we were going to have this bad of a nosedive. Nobody. So the way we handled the trade deadline, I think, could have been smoother, especially with the starting pitching. Because at the end of the season, besides Aaron Nola, we legit had nobody. I wish this wasn't all so negative, but I'm sorry, I just can't justify anything positive. We overachieved. Listen, I don't want to hear that. We did have more wins than what people expected us to have, but that downfall ruins it all. I don't care. I don't care what happened in any of those months because of how historically garbage we put together in August and September. It ruined it all. And that's just the truth. It showed how far off we really are. It concerns me for next season. It concerns me for this Bryce Harper and Manny Machado sweepstakes that we're in. I know we have a ton of money, but who's going to want to come here? Now it's, oh, look at Philadelphia. Look what they did at the end of the season. It's not the same as if we finished strong or anything stronger than what we just did. It's just wild. I would have never expected the season to end like this. It is what it is. Gabe Kapler is going to be back. Matt Klentak is very high on what we have and the way we play baseball and the way we use analytics, which is just insane to me. It's too heavy on analytics. I've talked about it before. You can use numbers to help your baseball team succeed. You can't use numbers to make every single decision ever, and he's overmanaging. We wasted a potential great season. The fact that we were 15 games over 500 through 113 games and we ended with an 80 and 82 record is actually sickening to think about. The players gave up. They weren't performing. I hate the excuse that this is what we were all year. I hate that excuse. It wasn't. It was not. We were winning baseball games. Our starting pitching was strong. Our bullpen pitching was outstanding. In the beginning, it was a little rough. Then during the heart of it, where we were actually winning baseball games, our starting pitching and our bullpen was very successful, along with we were hitting the baseball. There was a long period of time, 3-4 months, where we put this all together. And when it came to August and September, where games mattered, it just fell apart insanely. We weren't that all year. I sat there. I watched every game. We were not. So I don't like that excuse. I won't buy it. Something happened. Whether it was the lack of trusting the manager, the shifts, who knows what it was, something happened. And now we got to find a way to dig ourselves out of it. So yeah, in the long run, no, it was an overachieving season. But the downfall ruined it all. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.